When I first take over the orchestra, our repertoire mainly about 20, 30 pieces written between 1950 and 80s, and nice melody and a few chords here and there. And I was very, and I think that first of all, the numbers too small to be a professional national orchestra. Second of all, some of the quality is not very consistent. There's some great moments, there's some other moments down. So I put in my major priority is to develop the repertoire. So I find a few different directions to do. And first of all, to develop a repertoire, I first of all spend a lot of time to develop a type of repertoire is representative to Singapore, because I feel very important that Singapore Chinese Orchestra, you locate in Singapore, you get funding from Singapore taxpayer. You must reflect it of the culture here, the people here, the language here, the weather here, and the food here. Yes, yeah. And I can't stand the fact that a group here completely has something has nothing to do with Singapore. If you close your eyes, you don't know where it's from. Yeah, of course we need to do other things as well, but you must have something. That was why in America, South Bend Symphony Orchestra, I push a lot of American music. We got the ASCAP award. That's why Hong Kong Symphony that was pushed for Hong Kong Composers Competition. Doesn't mean I never do Beethoven, Rachmaninoff. Of course we do that. But besides this, so I do this local flavor composition. First of all, we call Nanyang flavor. And this first thing we commission a piece. We have a composition competition, and in this November will be the second time. And the Prime Minister also donated money for it. And the second dimension is the pops. Yeah, I'm from a classical background, but however, being in America long enough, I realized that any species without pop dimension, you can only stand on corner of a society. But many, of course, certain art form you can choose to stand a corner of society. That's fine, no problem. But SCO cannot, because SCO, as Stefan mentioned, is the second national orchestra. We cannot stand a corner. We need to play for everyone. So the second dimension, we develop a lot of pop things, not just only play for pop singing. We also develop more sophisticated instrumental pop music. I brought down a jazz musician from the United States, not just simple, the best. They grew back some and play with us, and we have lots of jazz things going on, and also play Jeremy Montero as well. And so pop is the second dimension I push. And then multimedia and others, and then also East West, many of those things. But today, what I really want to talk about is the repertoire with operatic and theatrical elements, and these are very important part of my and our repertoire development. And when we have that kind of production going, usually big production, and first of all can attract more audience. Second of all, we have a chance to collaborate with many others, singers, speech directors, and lighting, all kinds of things. And believe it or not, bigger production actually attracts donor better than some small one. Yeah, a lot of times, the financial is tight, let's do something smaller. Actually, I think different. When you have a tight budget, you have a problem to raise funds. Sometimes you may have to have brainstorm, think a big, out of the box, and that actually can attract better donors. Because believe me, donors like to see big things happen and the good things happen. So that kind of production, and actually, and then also that kind of production also offers opportunity to let my staff have a lot of experience to work with different things. And she probably can tell you through my secretary. First couple of years, I came to SCO, working very hard. Because they used to the concert with just the Erhu and the Perche. Now suddenly have all theatrical things, different type of things. And that adds a lot of work. But after a few years, I think we already now have a good team. So to SEO that kind of operatic theatrical repertoire, not only get new audience, with a new repertoire, new donor, and a more capable team from STEM.